A wonderful day, what a special occasion, what an enchanting opportunity. Rachana Lodge is an executive farm estate without peer in this beautiful southern province and potentially in South Australia. It's attracted incredible local interest as well as serious attention from interstate, as evidenced by the number of interstate buyers that have flown in here today to participate in the auction. Rain and Horn of Oakbank, expertly led by Mr Chris Weston, are the selling agents, and we offer one and all a very warm country welcome. My name's Nick Baranikow. It's a thrill to conduct this landmark auction here today, and the format is very simple. First, I'll summarise the terms and conditions of auction sale. I'll pause for any last-minute questions. We'll then take a final look at the property to let you gather your thoughts, and then I'll call for your bidding. Now, all bidders must register and receive a bidding card, which you need to show me clearly as you make each bid. Does anyone else need to register? We're all done? All organised? Very good. Okay, so let's confirm the property details. We offer for sale today Rachana Lodge at Batunga Road, Echunga, described in the Certificate of Title, Register Book Volume 5097, Folio 924, as allotment 136 in File Plan 5398 in the area named Jupiter Creek, 100 of Kaipo. Included with your purchase are all fixtures and fittings, including the residence, together with all the plant and equipment as part of the farm. Excluded from sale all the vendor's personal effects, freestanding furniture, non-standard telephones, and all of the processors equipment which is necessary and required for the broiler farm operation. Please note the zoning here is Rural Watershed Protection Zone, in the Mount Barker District Council. There is a registered easement to ETSA, and that's registered on the title and marked A. The vendor is registered for GST. We are selling today the property as a going concern farmland supply, and because of that, it is not subject to GST. Now, the contract and Form 1 have been on display for the required time, along with the prescribed standard conditions of auction, which are summarised as follows. The auction is subject to reserve price, and the highest bidder at or above reserve price will be the purchaser. As auctioneer, I can make up to 3 vendor bids below the reserve price, and I'll announce each of those clearly as vendor bid. A bid will not be accepted after the fall of the hammer. The successful bidder will be required to complete the contract note, pay a 10% deposit, and the good news here today is settlement terms very flexible. We can offer anywhere from 30 days right out to 120 days to accommodate your personal situation. As auctioneer, I have the authority to sign the contract on behalf of either the purchaser or the vendor or both, and that's at my discretion. Cooling off rights do not apply to a sale by auction, and you bid and buy today on a cash, unconditional basis. Finally, and very importantly, the purchaser will have an insurable interest in the property as from the fall of the hammer. So it's our strong recommendation, if you're lucky enough to buy this magnificent property, you take out insurance cover as soon as possible. If need be, we can assist you with a cover note. Are there any final questions before we proceed on? Yes, sir. Good to see you again.
You too. My beautiful and somewhat precocious daughter has very, very valuable horses. As you'd be well aware, those horses need quality pasture, irrigated pasture at that. Now, you in your brochure state that that water's been tested to 1,000 parts per million, that bore water. Now, I've been to the Department of Mines of Energy this morning and checked that out because I really don't like auctioneers very much. They tell me that in fact the reading is 1,950 parts per million and making it unsuitable for stock or irrigation. And on that basis, I'd suggest that you and your company's conduct in this is misleading and deceptive, and that you and your company are liable.
Well, that's very interesting, sir. That is news to me. All I can indicate to you is from the briefing we received through the selling agents, Rain and Horn of Oakbank, other people have asked for confirmation on that. We've actually gone away and had that confirmed. I must say I think you're leaving your inquiry a little bit late to leave it right here, right now. All I can suggest is you'll need to make a decision if you're prepared to bid. We have other bidders here who have made the same inquiries. They're clearly registered and ready to go, so good luck with your bidding if you decide to bid, sir. Any other questions?
Yes, Mr. Auctioneer.
Sir.
I'm here today on behalf of the client, who, if successful, would like to expand the poultry operation by adding an additional 5 sheds. So I'm really wanting to know if there's anything I need to know, or if, in particular, if there's enough land to actually build that extra 5 sheds.
Sir, a very good question, and obviously it's a lovely ambition to have. A bit late for me to try and give you an idea. That's something that you'll have to go through normal council approval process. I see a couple of representatives of council here. We're offering what you see here today, sir, so I can't give you any commitment or guarantee that you can expand it to what you might want to do, but good luck with your bidding if you decide to bid. Any other questions? All clear? Good to see your lovely wife here. Was that your daughter, sir? Let me get to my fillets. Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be a life-changing event for someone here today, and some of you will face a life-changing decision in just a few moments' time. Now, I've been privileged to witness some remarkable homes over 25 years in real estate, and each one of them have 2 consistent elements. First, a beautiful residence, goes without saying, but perfectly matched with a spectacular setting. Well, I've got to say, Rachana Lodge elevates that lofty standard to another level again. Not only do you buy today a substantial, purpose-built, custom-built homestead that's been designed to provide and equip you and your family with fantastic 5-star accommodation and recreation. Not only do you inherit a magnificent land holding with the most breathtaking environment, only 45 minutes from Adelaide CBD, but you also acquire a very profitable business, an efficient, purpose-built operation that you can choose to either actively work yourself or perhaps just simply oversee. At this penultimate point, there is no need for me to restate the facts and figures, to itemise the plant and equipment, the extensive outbuildings and facilities, the enviable water supply, the macro and the micro detail. That's all contained in that excellent prospectus that Chris and his team have put together for you, and each of you have that in your hand now as we speak. And I'm sure that you and your advisors have done a thorough diligence on that. What I suggest here today, what is most important, what's critical